Is what I'm about to share with you going to revolutionize the way you teach history? Maybe. But what I can tell you is it has changed and helped the way that we are teaching history, and it has helped my child become more connected with history. So here is what you're going to do. First step, pick your source material. Supplement that with books like this, Prisoners of Geography. This is a ton of really beautiful maps. Things like this, Children's Illustrated History Atlas. Whatever you have or can get from your library that fits your source material, fantastic. And then here's what you're going to do. This is the different part. This might be the part that's a little bit crazy. You're going to write a script for a comic book. If your kid is not artistic with a pen and paper, you can use your search engine of choice and look up online storyboards. But if your kid is artistic, meaning they can draw a stick person, they take their comic book script, and yes, you can use ChatGPT if you want to. If you're using AI, please make sure to check for accuracy. Have it divided into panels, and it will tell them the story and give them drawing prompts. Start with a blank notebook. You can get them for very inexpensive at Target, Dollar Tree, Five Below, anywhere. And then they have created a comic book about history that they've covered that year. We have a recurring character in ours called History Boy who pops in to talk about the links between things. So for example, we learned about the first civilizations of people along the Nile. They settled near the Nile rivers. And then we learned about, later on, we learned about India and how much of India grew because of rivers. In the middle of him drawing the comic, History Boy pops in and the Nile River pop in as characters and say, the Nile says, hey, wait a second, rivers were my thing. History Boy comes in and says, are you noticing a pattern? Say, have a consistent character. It can be a dog, it can be a person, it can be a pile of poo-poo if you want to, that pops in to say, hey, are you noticing a pattern? You like princesses and fairies and those kinds of things, or like rainbow unicorn ponies? That can be your theme. But the comics are telling the story, telling the essential pieces of history, and he's got a comic book. And let me tell you, he's more connected with history than he's ever been.